In the early days of 2026, the chess world was fixated on the year's first major appointment, the Freestyle Friday tournament on linktochess.com. Although Magnus Carlsen has long stepped away from the traditional World Championship title, he stepped up to the board to prove why he remains the absolute sovereign of chaos, the Chess 960 format. This match, played on January 2nd, was more than just a battle for points. It was a crucial hurdle on the path to claiming the thousands of dollars in first-place prize money. As the game began, the pieces weren't in their usual spots, but Magnus Carlsen's mind was as sharp as ever. With an aggressive pawn thrust early in the opening, he put his opponent, Pranesh M, under immense pressure before he could even find his footing. Despite Pranesh being one of the top players in the world, he eventually found himself suffocated by Magnus's ability to cramp the board and hook his pieces into the opponent's camp like anchors. Magnus wasn't just developing pieces, he was pushing his opponent's key defenders out of the game, seizing strategic dominance from the very start. As the middle game unfolded, Magnus ramped up the pressure on the enemy king to an unbelievable level. The tension reached a breaking point where his opponent, instead of retreating to a safe corner, was forced to march his king into the center, becoming a sitting duck. This is where Magnus's computer-like calculation took over. Every move radiated a psychological superiority that forced his opponent into a corner from which there was no escape. The climax of this video is Magnus's breathtaking exchange sacrifice. He gave up a high-value piece to shatter the defensive line like a sledgehammer. This sacrifice wasn't just a trade, it was the exact moment the opponent's resistance collapsed. Following this strike, the black camp was left completely defenseless, and Magnus's pieces began to dominate every square like hunters closing in on their prey. When the opponent's queen finally fell and the game ended, the chess community was in awe. His longtime rival, Hikaru Nakamura, commenting live, expressed his amazement at how Magnus remained so cold-blooded in the most complex situations. Other grandmasters took to social media, noting that Magnus's queen-hunting habit is alive and well in 2026, saluting his enduring genius. Winning the tournament with this victory, Magnus sent a loud and clear message to his rivals at the start of 2026. No matter the rules, no matter where the pieces start, I own the board. This match was a perfect fusion of flawless intelligence and an insatiable will to win.
Video için küçük bir tavsiye. Videonun İngilizce başlığını şu şekilde kullanabilirsin. Magnus Carlsen destroys a 2800 GM in